Oh, do we have one today, boy? The New York Knicks, aka the Villanova Knicks, just traded away their entire future and a bacon, egg, and cheese for Mikal Bridges. Now, I have mixed feelings about this trade, and let's get into some reasons why. First of all, if you're the Knicks, there's two reasons I like this trade. One, you're going to lose OG Anunoby in free agency, or at least he's already expressed that he wants to test the waters in free agency. You might lose Isaiah Hartenstein, or you're going to trade Mitchell Robinson away. You never know. You might lose, I'm pretty sure Dante DiVincenzo is in free agency. I'm 99% sure, and I'm pretty sure Miles McBride, I'm 99.99% sure Miles McBride is in free agency. Let's look. Let's look and see if Miles McBride is in free agency. Miles McBride is, yeah. Contract, 3-year, 22. Oh, no, he's not. He's not a free agent. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought he was a free agent. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But anyways, the reason I like this trade the most for the Knicks is that you got Mikal Bridges, and he is a guy that replaces OG Anunoby. He's not as great of a defender, if you ask me. I think his best defensive season was that year that Marcus Smart won DPOY when he was in Phoenix, where I believe Mikal Bridges was second in DPOY that year, so that was the 2021 season, I think, because 2020, maybe that might have been 2022. That might have been 2022. I don't know, but that was that season. No, it was 2022 because I remember Marcus Smart was the DPOY guarding Steph Curry getting cooked in the finals. Yes, so that was 2022 season. So Mikal Bridges is a great defender. He's a great two-way player. Now, Mikal Bridges isn't what the Nets thought he was going to be, which is why I thought this was going to be one of those trades where they might get 2 first-round picks. Like, I thought it was going to be if they would have traded him at the deadline, if they would have traded him after last season when he was on a tear, when Mikal Bridges had his value all the way up, when he was averaging, 2025? Like, he was cooking. At a certain point, I'm pretty sure it was last season. It was, right after he got traded, so it might have been a little before. I don't know, but it was right around the last season. There was a point where he was cooking for them, and he was looking like their number one offensive option. And that was when I thought they should have traded him, because I never thought he was going to be that. Never mind. They just got 5 first-round picks. Now, I love this if you're the Nets. Oh, and the other reason I love this, or I like this if you're the Knicks, look at that beast, bro. The other reason I like this if you're the Knicks is because the only player you gave up was Bojan Bogdanovic. So you didn't have to give up any of your guys that you really, really like as a piece of your core. You gave up a guy that didn't play for you too much because of injury, and it's a piece that you required, I think, at the trade deadline last year, so it's not like you were really attached to him. So I like that. But you gave up 4 unprotected first-round picks, a protected first-round pick, an unprotected pick swap, and a second-rounder. You gave up 5 firsts and a pick swap and a second rounder for a guy that's not going to be a 1A. If you would have traded this for Donovan Mitchell, wouldn't have been mad. Kevin Durant last year, wouldn't have been mad. If you would have traded this for one of those guys, I say nothing. I have nothing to say. I'm not mad at you. In fact, I like it. You just traded that package for Mikal Bridges. No disrespect to Mikal Bridges at all. None. I think he is a very solid player. I think he will fit in very well with the Nova Knicks, 100%. I believe he will. And I think this is a good trade for the Knicks, besides the fact that you gave up your entire future. You gave up your entire, and I mean entire future, for one guy. That's what, 28, 29? It's not like Mikal Bridges is 22 with room to grow. I'm pretty sure he's like 27, 28. Oh, he might not be 29. Hell no. He's probably 27, 28. Like, let's see Mikal Bridges' age right now. Let's look it up. Because I want to know. Genuinely, I want to know. He's 27 years old. He was born August 30th, so by the time the season starts, he will be 28. Let's look at his stats, because maybe I'm hating, but his career stats, he averaged 19.6, right? So Mikal Bridges can score some points now. We're not going to sit here and act like he's a bum, which is why I said I don't hate it, but I hate the fact that you gave up 5 first-round picks. Now, he's one of those guys that's an Iron Man. He hasn't missed a single game in his career, I believe. I'm 99.9% sure he still hasn't missed an entire game. I could be mistaken, but I don't believe he's missed a game. Last year, averaged 19.6, 3.6 assists, 4.5 rebounds. That's a very good player. Not for 5 first-round picks. Not at all. I understand the Knicks are a team that's good. They're a team that's probably, their picks aren't going to be too valuable after, you know what I'm saying, and recently, like, they're not going to, you know what I'm saying? But you gave up 5 first-round picks? I don't care if those picks are all outside of the lottery. That's still 5 first-round picks. The Brooklyn Nets the Brooklyn Nets, what they just did is what I believe the Chicago Bulls should have done a long time ago, and what I believe the Toronto Raptors should have done a long time ago. You commit to the rebuild. That's what they just did by trading Mikal Bridges. They just committed to the rebuild. We'll see. Will Nick Claxton get dealt? We'll see things like that, right? Like, will they try to just build around Cam Thomas? Will they leave Nick Claxton there? What will they do? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. But the fact that they just got 5 first-round picks if you're a Nets fan, I don't know how you could be mad. If you're a Nets fan, this is an A-plus trade for you. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if all of those picks end up being outside the lottery. If you are a Nets fan, this is perfect for you. And I'm pretty sure something happened with the Rockets where it was like they just agreed to I'm pretty sure the Nets got their own first round pick back, and then they gave up like a pick swap, and then the Rockets first round pick back to them. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So the Nets not only just got 5 picks just for funsies, they also just got their pick back for, I think, next season or the season after that. We know they're going to be terrible. They just committed to the rebuild. And now the Rockets are talking about they're trying to trade for KD, which is why they just traded that pick back just to get some extra picks. I understand that. I respect that. The Rockets with KD, the Rockets are already a good team, a very well-coached team. They're about to be even better if they can get a guy like KD, depending on what they have to give up. So you're telling me the New York Knickerbockers just gave up 5 first-round picks, a pick swap, and a second, and Bojan Bogdanovic. It's not just act like it was just picks. No, you had to give up a player for the salary, so you also gave up a player. Now, granted, if you are going to give up a player, and it's got to be somebody, Bojan Bogdanovic is the perfect player. I'm not mad that you gave up him. I'm mad that you gave up 5 first-round picks in return. I guarantee you there wasn't another team in the league that thought Mikal Bridges was worth 5 first-round picks. And if they were, they aren't a very good team. I promise you, if there's another team that thought that, they're tripping. I'm pretty sure the reports were that nobody was thinking Mikal Bridges was worth more than 2 first-round picks, and now you just traded 5 for him? I understand the Nova Knicks, but you already have Jalen Brunson in a comfortable spot. He's already in a place where his dad is an assistant coach. He's already in a place where he knows Tibbs. He's known Tibbs for a long time because his dad was on the coaching staff when Tibbs was the head coach of the Bulls, so he grew up knowing Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great. He knows Josh Hart. They went to Nova together, too. That's great. All of that is so, so phenomenal, and I'm so glad. And players being comfortable is such a real thing. Your star player, especially, being in a place where he's comfortable, being in a place where he feels like he knows everybody, where it's home for him. Keep in mind, he's from New York. I get that, and I love that for Jalen Brunson. I love that a team is willing to go all in like that for him. But, brother, 5 first-round picks to get 5 first-round picks to get. Like I said, this is one of those trades that we'll have to see how those picks, what do they end up being. But this reminds me of that Brooklyn and Celtics trade that just ended up, we just saw what that ended up doing. It ended up leading to the Celtics winning a ring. I'm not saying this will do the same thing. But 5 first-round picks, it's a lot of picks. It's a lot of picks. And then the Rockets, okay, this is what just happened. So Houston sent the Nets 2026 first-round pick, so 2 years from now, back to Brooklyn. So the Nets got their own 2026 back, which is perfect for them, which is perfect for the Nets. For the Suns 2027 first, and acquire the right to swap their 2025 first for the Suns 2025 first. So, and we expect the Suns 2025 first to we don't expect it to be bad, but we don't expect the 2027 first to be good. Trust me, we expect that to be a lottery pick at the very minimum, because we know the Suns are already an old team and they already are underperforming. So especially if they trade KD to the Rockets, we're expecting that to even be worse. So it's like, if you're the Rockets, I love this for the Rockets. I love this for the Nets, who just got their own pick back for 2 years from now, just for what, a Suns pick? That ain't nothing. That ain't too much. You know what I'm saying? After you just got 5 first-round picks, that Suns pick don't mean a doggone thing to you. So if I had to give grades, Brooklyn Nets A+, New York Knicks, this could go up. C+, B-, B-, I'll say B-. It's not a C+, because you only gave up one player, and that player wasn't someone you really cared about, to get a guy that makes Jalen Brunson comfortable. And let's not act like Mikal Bridges is a bad player. Like, he is a very, very good player. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy with it if I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm not like super, super mad either. 5 picks is crazy though, gang. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Lord, my goodness, 5 picks. Wow, free agent. This off season's crazy.